What up, YouTube? G4 Leader here once again, back with another video for you guys, and today's topic will be on the Marvel Sony standoff regarding Spider-Man, because as it stands at this point in time right now, the Spider-Man is not in the MCU anymore. Spider-Man is on ice because Sony and Marvel couldn't strike an agreement on what to do with the character. Money is the real issue, so that's why they couldn't strike a deal. And fans are up in arms about it. They hitting Twitter, all social media, they upset. Sony being bashed right now, and people really upset that Spider-Man has to take a break. So I just want to talk about it because I'm kind of confused by the fan reaction. You know, I get that Spider-Man is a fan favorite. I really do. But I just feel like Spider-Man is the only superhero character at all that's been overly represented in the last 17 years. In the last 20 years, he's been overly represented. Out of every superhero, bring up any superhero you want and think of movies. Who has had more than Spider-Man? Spider-Man has had 8 solo movies. You know, throw in 2 appearances in the Infinity War and Endgame, throw in a spinoff with Venom. You know, that's 11. That's 11 really, but I'm just gonna talk about the 8 solo movies. Like Superman don't have that, Batman don't have that, Iron Man don't have that, Hulk, Blade, anybody you can think of, Black Panther don't have that. None of the Avengers, none of the Justice League, like no other superhero has been represented this much, as much as Spider-Man. Even Hugh Jackman has been the only Wolverine we've ever known. But Spider-Man has managed to have more solo movies than him. It's incredible. So the question I pose to the fans is, how much is enough? How much Spider-Man is enough? How much? I know y'all big argument is that Spider-Man is finally in the MCU and that's why it's so different. They finally bringing him over with other heroes and things, but I got a rebuttal for that too. I'm also saying he did that already. You know, y'all got to see him in the most epic parts of the MCU. You saw him with Captain America, Iron Man, Thor, Black Panther, Captain Marvel. You saw him fight alongside all of the Avengers, all of the Guardians of the Galaxy, you know, some Asgardians. You got to see him fight along everybody, fight one of the strongest Marvel villains in the entire Marvel universe. You know, y'all saw Spider-Man do some epic shit already. You saw him involved in Civil War. You've seen him in 2 of his biggest roles in the Avengers. So my argument is, what more do you want to see him do? Especially without Iron Man especially without Iron Man and Captain America. What more do you want to see Spider-Man accomplish in the MCU? To me, it seems like he did all he can do already. You know, he did all the epic shit. He traded hands with Thanos. What more do you want a Spider-Man to do? I just feel like Spider-Man has done enough. In these 17 years, I didn't see Spider-Man do enough. I'm at this point where I've seen all his villains. I didn't see him go to space. I didn't see him be a friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. I didn't see Miles Morales. Now, 2, I didn't see all these variations of Spider-Man. I'm cool with not seeing Spider-Man for about 5 years. Don't kill me. I'm just saying, 8 solo movies. 8. No other superhero has that many solo movies. No other ones. You can't think of another one. Even Superman don't have that many in 17 years. So I'm just saying, it's okay if they just put Spider-Man on ice right now. I'm just saying, hear me out. Maybe other characters can be represented and you can find someone to attach yourself to that might be a little bit different and you might like just as much. Like I said, they might bring Miles Morales in and make him a mainstay. Is that so terrible? It's something different, right? It's a different variation of Spider-Man or Spider-Gwen. Would that be so terrible to see something different than just not straight up Spider-Man? That's the only question I'm posing to you guys. I know Spider-Man is beloved. Hell, he's beloved to me. My top superhero movie will always be Spider-Man 2. 2004, they dropped that shit, and it's still one of my top movies in general. Not even just superhero movies, one of my top movies. So I love Spider-Man 2. Got the Spider-Man game on PS4. Spider-Man is one of my top superheroes, period, but he's overly represented. Let's just keep it real. He's overly represented. I just feel like I'm cool with them taking a break with Spider-Man. If they wanted to focus on other characters and build them up, like if Iron Fist got a movie and they started to make him into more of a franchise, forget the Netflix shit. If they wanted to focus on Iron Fist or somebody else, I would be on board with that. That would be cool to me. But just Spider-Man having to take a break, this whole fall through on the deal with Sony and Marvel, it just didn't hit me the same. I am satisfied with how many Spider-Man movies we got. Everything I've seen Spider-Man do. I just want to know with y'all how much Spider-Man is enough.